As long as the stock market isn't the economy, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin aren't the economy either. As of last fall, the combined market value of cryptocurrencies had reached approximately $3 trillion. However, prices have fallen precipitously since then, wiping off a market capitalization of almost $1.3 trillion. The price of Bitcoin has dropped by over half by the time of this video Thursday morning when I completed it compared to the November's peak. So, who is being harmed by this financial crisis and what will it mean for the economy in the long run? I'm beginning to see some unsettling echoes of the subprime catastrophe from the early 2000s. There is no threat to the banking system from crypto because the numbers aren't large enough. A rising body of information points to a disparity in the hazards associated with crypto between those who are knowledgeable about it and those who aren't. What is all the fuss about crypto? From Apple Pay and Google Pay to Venmo, there are many options for making digital payments. There are a number of mainstream payment methods that do not verify that you possess the assets that you're transferring. Cryptocurrencies reportedly do away with the necessity for third parties through the use of complicated coding. 13 years after Bitcoin was introduced, skeptics wonder why this is necessary and claim that crypto ends up being an uncomfortable and expensive way to perform things you might have done more easily in other ways. Residents of El Salvador, where Bitcoin has officially recognized as a legal tender for only a few short months, are finding themselves confronted with astronomical transaction fees with attempting to utilize the currency. It's still a good marketing strategy because it combines the futuristic look of crypto with the familiar gold bug anxieties that the government would inflate away your wealth. Investors who are afraid of losing out on big returns are also attracted in. As a result, despite the fact that no one knows what's it for, cryptocurrency has grown to be a significant asset class. However, the cryptocurrency market has recently collapsed. A return to its former glory is possible, as it's been in the past. Prices, on the other hand, are at an all-time low. Were there any winners? Just with the subprime catastrophe of 15 years ago, there are alarming echoes here. Cryptocurrency is not likely to trigger a global financial disaster. Losses of $1.3 trillion are still just approximately 6% of US GDP, a much lesser knock than the effects of declining home prices when the housing bubble burst. Even while Bitcoin mining is harmful to the environment, it is economically insignificant in comparison to the collapse of the housing market, which was a major factor in the Great Recession. Even so, there are casualties. What are they? In contrast to investors in other hazardous assets like equities, which are dominated by rich, college-educated whites, investors in crypto appear to be more diverse. More than half of cryptocurrency investors are non-white, according to a survey by the NORC research organization. These findings are in line with reports that crypto investment has grown in popularity, particularly among people of color and those in the lower socioeconomic stratus. Cryptocurrencies are opening up investing opportunities for more variety investors, according to NORC. However, I remember the days when subprime mortgage lending was heralded as a method to open up the benefits of homeownership to the previously underclass. It was discovered that many borrowers were unaware of the risks they were taking. Former Federal Reserve official Ned Gramlich famously remarked, "Why are the most dangerous credit products sold to the least sophisticated borrowers?" In reference to the mounting financial threats, the question explains itself, he proclaimed later in the speech. After the bubble broke, the number of homeowners fell significantly. As hazardous as it gets, cryptocurrency has the biggest price swings with no apparent connection to fundamentals. It's possible that those of us who think cryptocurrencies are just using money laundering and tax evasion are simply not seeing things. Maybe Bitcoin and its rivals' soaring valuations, despite their lack of use, indicate more than just a bubble, in which individuals buy an asset because other people have made money off it in the past. As for investors, they're allowed to take a chance on the naysayers. In order for these investors to make a sound investment decision, they must be in position to suffer the potential losses if it turns out that doubters are correct. That is not, unfortunately, the case. Regulators, in my opinion, have made the same mistakes they did with subprime mortgages. They failed to safeguard the public from financial products that no one understood, and many vulnerable families may pay the price for the failure in the future. Let me know what you guys think. It's definitely a bubble and all bubbles burst, but I still think we got a lot of time before this crypto bubble bursts. I'll be honest, man, there's some traders that lose money every single day in the regular stock market and the crypto market every single day. So, if they're worried about that happening, it's already happening. However, I still think we got some time to go. Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked this video and you stayed to the end, I thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. I got another one coming. CryproWrld out.